thank you for joining me today, and thank you for taking time out to join me on this episode of African Name. And today I'm bringing a name from southwest Nigeria, from a Yoruba tribe. So the name comes from a family that is very recognizable in the society. So the name is Adebola. Adebola, which is Adebola. Again, Adebola. Adebola. This name is for female. It's a female name, and anywhere you see ADE together, like ADE together in a Yoruba name, it means it's Ade. Ade is the crown of a king, and the king uses the crown to distinguish himself from the rest of people, from his chiefs and everyone else. So the crown is like a seal of staff of the position of the king. So you can't be a king without a crown. So Ade is crown. So anywhere you see a crown, anywhere you see Ade, it means that person comes from a family where he is entitled to be a king. Is entitled to be a king. It comes from a crown, from a king's family. Okay, so the Ade Bola means the crown, which is the kingship meets wealth. The kingship meets wealth, or really the actual translation is crown. Crown meets wealth. But of course, crown kind of is representing the kingship, the entitlement, the position. So we said crown meets wealth. Adebola. Now, this is the modern way of pronouncing it. This is the modern way of writing it. The actual way of pronouncing it is Adebola. Adebola. But as languages evolve, as things are being modernized for easy pronunciation, they spell it as Adebola. But it's actually, our great forefathers used the name. They spell it a little bit different from how we spell it now. How we spell it was how I said it earlier, but in the old days, our great grandfathers, they spell it as Adebaola. Adebola. But the A has been removed from it now in the new way we spell it. They remove the A. So it's now Adebola. Adebola. Like I said, this name is for female, and the shortened pronunciation, the shortened calling of this name is Bọlá. Bọlá. Bola. That is, so when you hear Bọlá, it's usually there's something in front of it. It could be Adebola, it could be Oyebola, it could be different, but something in front of it. But what we are talking about today is Adebola, and the shortened version, how they use it, how they call the person, is Bọlá. Bola. Now, mostly 99.9999%, a king usually be a male. It usually be a male. So once in a while, once in a very very unique, peculiar time, that they have allowed a woman to be a king. Maybe one or two occasions that I heard from story, and that they are allowed. But mostly, if the king, because once a king passes away, the next son in line supposed to assume the throne, or unless they have other families that are entitled to that throne, that they go to the next family to pick the king. Actually, it is not always just, I mean, the way we used to do it. Our great grandfathers does it. The Ifa will pick, the oracle will pick who will become the king now. So a king of Chicago is like the governor of Chicago. A king in New Jersey, in one city or one town in New Jersey, let's say in New York City, they have a king. So the king is the governor, is the one in charge of all departmental areas of his government in there. So a king is the one that the Yoruba called Kabiyesi, which is never ask. You can't ask him. You can't question him. Whatever he says, you go. But things have changed now. The governors now choose the king now, which people kind of questioning how kind of system they adopted, Western system, or they adopted colonial system, that now kings seems to be picking our kings now. So I'm just bringing just a little bit of history to say Ade means crown, which is also can be interpreted to be a kingship. So Adebola means crown meets wealth, and the short version name of it, calling is Bola. Bọlá. Thank you for joining in today. I also want to invite you to my Zoom space, myzoomspace.com, which we can, if you have any question, we can even, talk more about all these names and all any question that you might have. We might be able to I will be able to answer you, one-on-one, and talk, about things. And if you are interested in certain things, just let me know and we can work things out. Thank you for joining in. Until I see you in the next video, have a wonderful day.